Well, I didn't get the word from the pink room. Is Jill Scott here? Oh, she's here already? Okay, great. Jill will be in a moment, everybody. Shout out to Angie listening in Houston online. She says, Wendy, there's a picture of you and Faith Evans, but it says Wendy and Faith Hill on your website. And then here is Princess Susie of the suburbs. Why is Faith Evans listed as Faith Hill on your website? Darling, you must stay on top of them, you know. Yeah, well, I do have to admit there's a white boy who was hired to handle our website, so you know. And shout out to all the white people who are in the know. The ones, you know, you all who know the difference between Faith Hill and Faith Evans. But, you know, this boy is up in Boston, and apparently he knows not of what he types. Art, we'll get on it, right?
Yep.
Okay, great. Now, before Jill Scott comes in, or actually, as she comes in, we'll welcome her in. I left something out. Hello. I love your shoes, as usual. You know, your shoe game, Jill, is always sick. Here, just your microphone over. Look at you. 5-inch cork wedgies, black suede, fabulous.
Thank you.
They're in the formation of a candy shoe because it goes over just a little zhuzh on the top of your foot.
Oh, yeah.
And it's wood and cork. How much did you pay for those?
I don't remember, actually.
Where did you get them?
Years ago.
Oh, years ago.
Yeah.
Let me see the bottoms. They don't even look worn. Turned over, as they say. Oh, and you wear size 10. That's really what I was looking for.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, these are a 10.
But you actually wear size 9, I see. What do you take, a 10 when you go up a certain height?
Sure.
I see a little
So
bit
I
of
can
room.
slide forward.
Yeah, I see a little bit of room on the back. You could fit a cup of Starbucks on the back. Look, I wear a size 11 flat, but when I have to go up, excuse me.
Sorry.
But depending on how high I go up, I go to a 12 or 13.
My mother is a 12.
Now, get on your mic, Jill.
Oh, my mom is a 12.
Is she?
She's 6'1". How tall are you?
I am 5'11".
She's 6'1".
Yeah, and if your mom and me were any smaller, we'd fall over. You know what I mean? Your mom is 6'1"?
Yes.
How tall are you?
5'6" on a good day.
Who in your family, who of your siblings has the height?
My mother, my grandmother, my father, my cousins.
How tall
everybody's
is Dad?
My dad is 6 feet.
Well, so your
6
she
feet.
married down.
Mm-hmm. 1 inch.
Wow. Well, still, does she like to wear heels when she was a younger girl?
She didn't marry him.
All right. Well, she got twisted out by.
Oh.
No disrespect, but I'm trying to.
You knew my mother, that wouldn't be disrespect.
Your mom still dates? She still drops it like it's hot?
My mother has always been very open about her experiences with me.
Does it make you
Always.
uncomfortable?
Well, around 16, I got used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. At 14,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Mom, come on. I don't want to hear about that.
Is your mother a more experienced and experimental woman than you are?
I don't know.
She's listening now on Power 99 in Philly?
I'm sure. Hi, Mom.
Mrs. Scott, what do I call her?
Miss Scott.
Hi, Miss Scott.
Hi, Mommy.
She's probably getting ready for a date.
I doubt it. She is. She just got baptized in September.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a Jehovah's Witness now.
Oh.
Yeah, so all that is over.
Yes, it's over.
All that's over.
Mm-hmm. Are you a witness?
No.
Did she try to persuade you?
Sure.
Jill Scott is here, everybody, because she's got a new book out. Keep the crickets going.
Okay.
It's a poetry book. Jill, I am so not into poetry, but I so love you from the bottom of my heart. Do you remember we had this conversation before? Mm-hmm. But your music just really, without sounding how you do it, it turns me on.
Good.
I love the way you tell a story. I love last night you put it down. And I'm frying fish and grits.
Hey, whatever.
I love you,
Whatever.
Jill Scott.
Thank you.
I love her too.
See, he's nice.
Now
now
in Philly, they have the pleasure of getting Star and Buck Wild in the morning and the Wendy Williams Experience on Power 99. Look, before I even asked the question, Jill's eyes just rolled in her head and she had the screw face. But you know what? As long as you're mentioned, for those of you who don't know, he gave you a smoke over. He called you all kind of names.
Horrible names.
Well, let's talk, because we're both big girls. Yeah, exactly, Art.
is that when I saw him, when I was in the studio, he didn't say that to my face.
No.
It was later after I was long gone.
Yeah.
I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, behind them. Well, you know what? There's a certain amount of bravado that you get behind the mic. Me too. It happens with me and my peers in the industry. However, I've never said anything bad, except that I don't like poetry, but I love your music.
Thank you.
But I am here to let you know that I'm just one person. Many people love poetry.
Sure.
It is a way of expression. People who don't actually write it love to read it. And people I find these days, Jill Scott, are looking for a deeper message and a deeper answer in this, convoluted world around us. And often it's found through the spoken word. I say that because that's what they tell me.
Well, I think it's very important for poets to speak up and to perform and to write, because what's happening in the world today needs to be taken notice of. All the stuff that's happening, how many black women are in jail right now.
Yes.
You know how many single mothers there are.
Yeah.
I got a statistic said 69% of African American women are single moms.
What?
Yeah.
But for the grace of God, but that would have been me, because I was going to be a mom regardless. I didn't know whether I'd be single. It didn't really much matter. I was going to be a mom.
I feel you.
And
I want that too.
And I would have been with part of that, I guess, negative statistic, if you call it negative also. But I see it as, hey, our men are caught up, and this is what I want to do. Jill, I want you to read with all of your sassiness. Turn to page 67.
This is your book, by the way. That'll probably sit somewhere in the dust, but that's okay.
No, Jill, what I do with books is, you signed it to me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an autograph section at home in my office of books. I would like for you, Art, to pull the music down. It's Jill Scott in the studio. Respect this woman, regardless of what you think. I know I do. Because only she knows how to translate this stuff to make you want to get turned on to it. The poetry book is called The Moments, the Minutes, the Hours, the Poetry of Jill Scott. Can they go and buy this at the Barnes & Nobles right now?
Absolutely.
Okay, you are on a tour right now with book signings, correct? And right now you're in New York at our flagship station, WBLS. Later on this evening, you're going to be uptown in Harlem at Human Bookstores at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
Bookstore.
Yep.
I would like for you to execute in your sassiest way the poetry entitled Perms, Hot Combs, and Curlers. Art, fall back.
Cool. Get it out, I say. 5 more minutes, she say. Get it out, I say. 5 more minutes if you want it straight. Blisters, sores, peels, I pick, leaving lighter designs underneath. I burn because I want my pride to blow in the summer wind. I burn because I want silky, fancy, free, shining, a glorious assimilation. And maybe, too, because it seems easy. I lay toxin thick over and over in split. I drive down, beat less my own attractiveness. I guess I am an American.
All right.
That's fabulous. Art, I feel as though you were appropriate on the buttons.
Yes.
But by the same token, you are from Chestnut Hill.
Oh.
And you love Jill Scott, too.
I love Jill Scott.
Jill, let's do page 72. Independent Woman.
Oh, this one is kind of racy for daytime.
This is a toe show. By the way, do you know what a Dirty Sanchez is?
Oh.
What is that?
Let me introduce you to this just to loosen you up a bit.
Okay.
That's when your man has got you in the third input and you're on all fours. And then he takes a bit of the voodoo and rubs it right up here on your mouth like a mustache. Dirty Sanchez.
She's done it before. Look at her. She's done it before.
You've done that before, Jill?
That is disgusting.
Well, welcome to the Toe is a Toe show.
That is so nasty.
Jill?
My mother had a girlfriend who, her man liked for the woman to poop in his eggs.
Oh.
And he'd eat it.
There's no title for that.
No, I don't know what that is. That's a whole other...
Have you ever heard of a hot lunch?
What's that?
That's when you're receiving a professional from your woman. A man is receiving a professional. And while she's doing that, then you stop and then you take a dump on her boobs.
Ooh.
And that's called a hot lunch.
That's a real thing?
Yes. Oh, sure. A donkey punch. That's one of my favorites. Can I just tell you this?
Bored. Really, really bored.
Can I tell you what a donkey punch is? And then you can go on and read another poetry reading?
All married couples.
A donkey punch is when you're on all fours as the woman, and the moment before before he explodes,
good word,
he pulls it out of the front, puts it in the back, and punches you in the back of the head.
That's not real.
It's
That
a
can't be
donkey
real.
punch. So
can't be real.
with
That's
that
not
in
real
mind,
stuff.
I want you to loosen up and read us Independent Woman.
Where's that?
It's on page 72. It's your book.
I don't know the pages.
Girl.
Okay.
Page 72.
All right. This is for Gia.
Okay.
Today is her day. She will lounge in her house in her bathrobe and her slippers until 2 p.m., maybe 3, watching talk shows on her TV, laughing at their problems because their problems are so different. She will paint her nails, give herself a facial, and keep her answering machine on 1 ring. She will pick from the many messages with whom she will spend her Independence night. Maybe Mike because he likes to eat the sweetest sweets just right, or Scott because he's been blessed with the butcher's cut, or Santo because he likes to listen, or maybe she'll just stay home and cuddle with her damn self. Either way, it's fine by her because her mind is filled with her options, her choices, her maybes. It's fine because her desire is filled when her libido calls. It's fine because there is room for another, but only when she's in her mood for her type of love. Today is her day, and that's just the way she likes it.
I love that.
Put that where?
No,
Back
Art.
there.
I love that. And there was nothing racy about that.
I think I changed it. You know, at first I don't think it was
Put
the
that
butcher's
where?
cut.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. I got
Some
you.
points.
Back there.
So, how's your marriage going? I see you're still wearing your rings. Everything's fine.
Sure. Yep.
Excellent.
Hi, honey.
How
I'm sorry, that's the wrong button.
What button did you
he
press?
pressed the like not, you know.
That's over there.
So, Jill Scott, how long did it take you to put these poets? Were these originally songs that you said, you know what? Let me just make them into a book.
No, this is different. This is poetry that's been written since, maybe about 12 years ago. So I took some things that I had already written, incorporated some new pieces,
Nice.
and created this book.
Nice. Your
So
music
you
is
get
like
the overall.
poetry. That last CD that you had out, I know the first one was Who is Jill Scott? What was your last one called again?
Beautifully Human.
Loved that CD.
Thank
Loved
you.
it when it was out. And don't you love that Star Jones used Living My
Golden?
Life Like It's
Yes.
Golden, honey?
Yes.
And I love that
Yes.
song too. That's my drive out of the garage and listen to it on a sunny day song. But when I heard Star using that song, I was like, I know Jill Scott is. Have you ever met her?
I have. That's my girl. What's up, Star? And it's on the end of Beauty Shop, too.
Is it?
Yeah,
See?
it is.
Is it,
I saw
Terry?
it yesterday. Yep, it is.
You know, that's such a positive song. I can imagine that you will probably be getting commercial money
I
soon.
want it.
Somebody, Golden Grams, Golden Honey, you know what I'm saying?
Golden showers.
Something, Golden Shower. Have you ever gotten one of those? Jill,
No.
do you know what that is? Of
I
course.
know what that is, but
Okay.
no.
You know what a pearl necklace is?
Oh!
Oh, honey.
Oh.
Think about the color of his mess and what he does all up in here.
Right.
Now, you wear natural hair, so you don't have to go to the salon afterwards to get like a weave put in or anything like that. Have you ever had a pearl necklace that is by chance, gone up there in the hairline?
In the hairline?
Sure, Jill
I thought
Scott.
a pearl necklace was when it was
It
around
is, but
the
men
neck.
can't aim, and that's protein for your hair. Do you take it like that?
I put mayonnaise on my hair.
Oh,
Thanks.
okay, I see.
I'm
Is that
good.
man? When did you lose your virginity? How old were you, Jill Scott?
I was 15.
Now, who is that? Gosh, that's very young, Jill Scott.
It was very young. I was very young.
Yes, who, how, where, if you don't mind.
That's a lot. That's a lot of information.
Okay, where? Back of a station wagon in the basement with a blue light while your mom was busy entertaining a gentleman caller upstairs?
Let me put it to you this way. If I could do it over,
Yes.
I would have waited.
If I had to do it all again.
I
Do you
would've
love
waited.
Faith? Do you love Faith?
I do. Big ups to Faith.
I would have waited. Well, I was 17, so I guess there's really no waiting, Just get rid of it so you don't have that burden.
I'd have kept it for a while longer.
How much longer?
Maybe until I was 19, able to pay my own bills or something.
I will say this, that sex, and shout out to all the young people out there listening, seriously, sex complicates everything, doesn't it?
Everything.
15 is too young.
It's totally too young. If you're doing what you're doing, just please protect yourself. Just please make sure you wear condoms or have them use condoms.
That's right.
Don't get passed around, honeys.
Well,
Don't do that.
And it happens.
Oh, it happens. It can mess with your self-esteem if you're very young.
Yes.
I know that to be true.
Yeah. So, you're from the granola clique.
What's that?
I've stopped dirty backpack.
Oh,
That
granola.
it offends a lot of you all, but granola. You heard about what D'Angelo's going through?
He's on drugs or something?
Yeah, it's not a good look. I mean, just a sidebar, Jill Scott. Let's
He's
get
so
back.
talented.
He is.
So talented. We want you back, man.
Yeah.
We really miss you.
Yeah. Let's get back into the poetry book, The Moment, the Minutes, the Hours, the Poetry of Jill Scott. I would like for you to turn to page 65 and read the poem entitled Envy. All right, why are you so on it? And then all right, it's okay.
Because you want to quiet for her.
Yes,
We
please.
Have respect.
Yeah.
Envy.
Mm-hmm.
You should see her. She got hips that sway and dance for no good earthly reason. Lord, make me just like her. No, make me better. Make me the kind that can change the weather, stop tornadoes and heavy storms from tearing down the shingles. I want to stop traffic. I want them to moan and lust. I want to be bold and sexy like that. Make me hot like they say on videos. I want to be a 12 out of 10. No, a 14 shoe. Make me a 25. Then I know I'll be happy, just like Halle Berry.
It's Jill Scott, everybody. Jill, I want to thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
That was painless, wasn't it?
No.
Shout out to all the... Because, we already have a relationship, and I would hope that you wouldn't think I was going to flip like a Suzuki on the Ben Franklin into something else. Thank you, sister. I wish you well. She's signing tonight at 6 at Human up in Harlem. It's Jill Scott, everybody.
Thank you.
Wendy, man.
Hello?
What's going on, Remy? What happened with you and Gloria Velez?
Talking mad reckless to me. FYI, I never got robbed in my life.
Okay.
Me letting Gloria Velez rob me.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Now, for a limited time, see your participating New York, New Jersey Subaru dealer for 2005 Subaru models.
Oh, excuse me.
Insurance Institute for Highway Safety quote.
Those are some good cars, too, Subarus. I got a Subaru, a brand new one, for my graduation from college. My parents gave me one. And I have to tell you, that car was the real road dog. Never break down. Talk about reliability. It's a Subaru for you, boy. I just learned of, shout out to D'Angelo. D'Angelo, after Whitney, you're next, brother. We were just having a little conversation in the studio, and I just, not with Jill Scott, but somebody else. I'm not going to look at him, but you know who I'm talking about. And, it's a mess down there in Virginia right now for D'Angelo, so don't look for him probably anytime soon. He's got a whole nother bigger fish to fry. But shout out to Jill Scott. I love her. I do. Even Art, who is so quick to press the moo, actually said she's got an energy about her that is really attractive. If she wasn't married, Okay.
What I got to do with it?
Well, I'm just... Oh.
These days.
Okay, well, is she attractive? Is she doable?
Yes, she... What?
See?
Yes.
Yeah, Art, quick to press the moo.
Yes.
But Jill Scott, I'm telling you, she's got a beautiful thing about her that you can't really explain. It just is. She's got a light. Even with this damn poetry. Damn you, Jill Scott. I don't want to like it, but you make me. Don't forget, everybody, New York City, Harlem, Jill Scott fans, 6 p.m. tonight, Human Bookstore, 2319 Frederick Douglass Boulevard. That's at the corner of 124th Street. Jill will be doing a signing of her new poetry book. Such easy reading, too. It's called The Moments, the Minutes, the Hours, the poetry of Jill Scott. I dare say the picture is beautiful enough for a coffee table book, and it's a simple 124 pages. Very easy read. You keep it on your coffee table when you need inspiration and you'd like some spoken word. Truth be told, damn it, I will probably keep this someplace where it's at a reach, at my house. Damn. Tonight at Human at 6 o'clock, you can meet the woman, Jill Scott. Tonight at 8 o'clock, the doors open up for the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience at the Laugh Factory. We're really looking forward to that. Comedy starts at 9 o'clock. The sun is just coming out over New York City, so it's not the kind of day that we all thought it was going to be, which was depressed, go home after work, la, 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 la. So I'll see you guys there tonight. Shout out to Capone, the gangster of comedy. Shout out to Ken Black. Shout out to Everybody over at the Laugh Factory, I'll see you all later on, okay? All right. By the way, on Friday night, the WBLS live broadcast is coming to you from Lounge 42. You haven't even been. How do you say ooh?
I've been hearing about. I heard it's on fire.
My brother Tommy, who's your frat brother, showed up on Friday night. He was like, wow. And I didn't even know he was coming. I got there at Lounge 42, and there he was. He was standing outside looking at the purple Wendy WBLS truck, and we pulled up just in time. And he was like, well, I hear you talking about it on the radio. My brother Tommy does. So he said, I just decided to show up. I left him there. I did doors open up at 11 o'clock. The broadcast starts at 1 o'clock. Chuck Chillout was on the mix for the last 2 weeks. I don't know about this Friday, most likely Chuck. He was good. The broadcast is from 1 to 2, but the club stays open until 4 o'clock in the morning. When I left the club, like 2:30 in the morning, my brother was still there, two-fisting it.
Chuck said you were the best MC he's ever worked with.
Did he?
Yes. He said it was funny because you had said that after the broadcast was over, can you play some records with some curses?
Yeah. Well, I requested that, and it might have been a little of the juice talking, but you know what I mean? When you're on the radio for the broadcast, you play a lot of nice music. You play a lot of Teddy Riley and Guy, and, a lot of this right here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But, after the broadcast, come on now. You better hit the game with the curses. You better hit the Jadakiss with the curses.
There you go.
And I'm cursing when I do my delivery. It's no longer shout out to New Jersey. When the broadcast is over at 2 o'clock, shout out to MF Jersey. We're all and I don't call them ladies. You know what I'm saying? Because by then I'm all settled into the brown juice. Where are all my MFBs? And nobody's taking offense because everybody's in the wind like me. It's a great party. 23 and older for the ladies and 25 and older for the gentlemen. It's Lounge 42. Every Friday night, it's the WBLS live broadcast. And what goes on after the broadcast is our damn business. The address is 42 West Broad Street in the Fleetwood section of Mount Vernon, New York. It's exit 7 off the Cross County Parkway. Real easy to get to. It's a great drive from Jersey. You know what I've neglected to do that I've got to make delivery on? During Advice Hour, I said at the top of the show that I was going to give 5 steps to finding your first job. And somehow I got wrapped up in everything else but that. I have to make good on this before the show is over today. Plus, we have to talk about Oprah and the war between she and Dr. Phil. We have to talk about Vanessa and Rick. I wanted to talk about Carlos Watson. I have 2 new things to add to our list of toe is a toe. Do you know what bubble gums are?
Oh, Lord.
Do you know what pumpernickel is? Well, McNasty in Orlando, Florida is on the case with the definitions. We have to talk about, we've got to get back to Britney's husband and the hookers. Did I say to you that one of the hookers is black? Okay. And I got to tell you who David Schwimmer is dating. All right. Well, everybody keep it here because the Wendy Williams experience continues through 7 o'clock right here on your radio station for today's R&B Classic Soul. And, of course, your share of $100,000 in cash and the Wendy Williams experience. It's 107.5 WBLS. Hello.
Oh.
Hello, WBLS. Excuse me?
We didn't take any.
We didn't take any calls?
No.
Oh. Sorry. We record our calls here. Something about that 7-second delay, everybody's scared of it because if one wrong toe word gets through, we're through. We did take phone calls after all.
I'm so sorry. My memory is going now.
Yeah, exactly. I knew I took my
I woke
pill.
up too early this morning.
Well, thank you. You supported me in a project. Thank you. Thank you very much for waking up. What time did you wake up? I woke up at 5.
I woke up at 6.
You did?
Yeah.
When we were both on time.
Yeah.
7 o'clock, we were there.
Yeah.
You have your hard bottom shoes on and your sensible shirt and your slacks.
Yes.
Your khaki slacks.
Very out of place for me.
I see you wearing Gucci loafers with socks.
Oh, of course.
You are not a gay man, after all. Although it is raining and chilly in New York.
Uh-oh.
We give it a moment more and test him, see what he does.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hi, Wendy.
Hey now.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Listen, Wendy.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday, I went to the dentist on 71st Avenue,
Okay.
and for the red carpet smile.
Okay.
Listen, let me ask you a question. They charged me one price. I'm getting it. I'm excited. They charged me one price, but the brochure is showing a different price. Did you have that problem?
No, I didn't. But you know what? Dr. Jeff Gollop Evans.
That's who I
everybody.
dealt with. I met him.
That is the doctor that came here on the show. He was talking about the red carpet smile.
Right.
You know what? Dr. Jeff, as you know, because you've met him, is so open that you could ask him about it.
Okay.
Do you see that this man has a booming business and that he's not going to cry over spilled milk and unhappy customers?
Okay.
Ask him.
Okay, when I go for the fitting. Ooh, he told me, he drew the teeth, and he said, you know what, you need to go with Holly Berry.
Oh, you're getting the Halle Berry?
Yeah, he said that would work for me.
Now, what's the problem with your natural teeth?
They're not white, and
Yeah.
I'm missing the front tooth.
Yeah. Oh, you're missing a front tooth.
Right, and he's going to put like a tooth behind one of them, so it's extra for that. But
in the meantime, you have your red carpet smile.
yeah, I'm so happy. I can't wait.
Good for you. What's your name?
Yolanda.
Good, Yolanda. Well, congratulations. You know, the teeth are the window to the soul.
Oh, yeah.
All right, girl. Take care.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye. I love that. Hello.
Hello, this is Jean from Best Side.
How you doing?
I want to hear Wildflower. Will you play it right away? So I win anything?
Marty, is this you?
Huh?
What's your name?
Jean from Best Side.
Okay. And Jean, what did you say you wanted to hear again?
I want to hear Wildflower. Could you play it right away?
Is that Wildflower, that old school song?
Yes.
Oh. What's going on over there, Jean?
Oh, nothing.
You've got a music emergency. All right, Jean, I appreciate you listening.
Do I win anything?
Well, actually, Jean, no, I don't have anything to give to you, but I appreciate you listening.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Jean. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What do you think that was, a full missing upper set? What was that? That sounded like something. Hello? Hello? Hi, it's Wendy.
Hey, Wendy, what's poppin'?
Hi, how are you?
It's Alex in Brooklyn. What's going
Hey,
on?
Alex.
Hey, not like you need it, but props on the interview with Jill Scott.
Love her.
Yeah, see, although you didn't like the poetry and stuff, I think that was really cool that you still interviewed her and gave her props. You kept it real as you always do.
I'm open.
Well, that's my girl. It's always a tell. You know, you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know, love you, girl.
Love you, too.
Keep doing your thing, Wendy.
Thank you, Alex.
All right,
Bye-bye.
later.
Hello, hi. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Wendy?
Ooh, yeah, turn your, there's a lot of noise in the background.
That was my window open.
Oh, okay, you driving.
Wendy,
Uh-huh.
I have a question.
Okay.
That thing you were telling Jill Scott,
What?
please tell me it was a joke.
No, I got a whole list of them. What do you?
Are you serious?
What do you want? Another one? Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let me ask you this: do you want a jelly donut?
What the hell is a jelly donut?
Well, all you have to do, your man, all he has to do is punch you in the nose while you're giving him a professional. See, that's a jelly donut. You see what I'm saying?
You have got to be joking. Where'd you find this at?
You want a New York style taco?
What is that?
That's when your man is giving you a professional.
Uh-huh.
But he's so drunk that he earls all over your situation.
Oh, that is disgusting.
You see the formation of your pink meat
Yes.
would be the taco shell. Okay, exactly. I got one more for you. You want a tuna melt?
Listen, I got another question.
Okay.
About this crab feast,
Oh, yes.
right? Now, I called that number you told me to call.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the price is. They'll tell us one thing. I mean, the internet has something else. What is the actual price? And how long are you going to be there? Are you there for the whole duration of the trip, or?
Please, I'm not coming from New York to Baltimore to stay for 15 minutes. I am there to luxuriate. It's August 6th. You have the date, right?
Yes, we have everything, and it's about 5 of us. Well, probably more than that, but we're coming.
Okay, did you go to rosetours.com?
Yes. I live in Philly. I'm from Philly anyway.
It's
so.
okay. Did you call the 888-491-ROSE number?
Yes, I did, and they gave gave us another price.
Well, you want to know what? You need to take the lowest price and book that and call them a bunch of names, tell them they need to get it straight.
Yeah, because I thought it was just an actual bus. It's not a bus.
Well,
It's like if they get a certain amount of people.
Well, I'm not part of the planning. It's not my thing, woman. I'm Wendy for hire that day.
Okay, no problem.
But
we got it.
But I'm glad that you're interested, and I will be there luxuriating and eating with you August 6th in Baltimore.
Yes, and Wendy be there, okay?
Yeah, what? Yes.
That's the whole reason we're going.
RoseTours.com. I'll be there.
All right.
August 6th.
All right, Wendy.
Okay, good. I love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Is this Wendy Williams?
Yup.
Huh?
Hi. Yes, it's me.
All right, I have a question for you.
Okay.
All right, I have a boyfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 months ago, we had a threesome, right? And the thing is, 2 days ago, me and him, were having sex.
Okay.
And the thing is, he wanted me to stick my finger in his rectum. So, all right, so I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, he just had a toy.
Freeze. How
Hello?
far up? 1 knuckle, 2 knuckles, 3 knuckles? How far up?
2 fingers.
2 fingers?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, how far up?
Wow.
All the way up. The whole thing went in his...
All the way to the palm?
Uh-huh.
How you doing?
I'm gay. I'm a homo.
Yeah, but the
I
thing
like
is, 2 days ago, we were having sex, and then he took my toy.
Okay,
And, and then he told me to stick it in his butt.
Okay, I see what's going on. And so what's your question? Because I got an answer.
All right.
How
so
you
the
doing?
question here is, all right, is he gay? I mean, I'm not sure. Is he bisexual? I mean, what is that? And he was enjoying it, too, when I... stuck it up his rectum.
I'm just a woman like you, and I have to admit, something like that would freak me out and turn me off. Not so much the fingers, although that would send up the flares, but you got a bigger issue. The sex toy, that would turn me off and send me running. But
yeah, but I mean, it kind of turned me on. Why did it turn me on?
Oh, well, then good for you. Then go with your feeling. Then don't let my words of treachery deter you. You love your man, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's good for you?
I mean,
yes.
but at the same time, I don't want him, be, doing the same thing that I'm doing.
Look, don't look. If it feels good to you, let it happen. You said it turned you on. Then don't let me soil your thoughts. Run with it and have fun. Have fun.
Really?
Yes.
All right, then.
Take care. Bye-bye. I tried to keep a straight face while I was talking to her. Art, you were killing me. All right. It's just, it all sounds gay. It's turning me off. It would be reason to break up. I don't care if I had 5 kids with him. It'd just be reason to, let me move on. Let me just check with the expert. Art, a woman's pleasure toy up a man's rectum? Okay. All right. Just checking. That's what I'm frightened. It's lightning outside. Do we have the backup generator going? Is the monkey treading on the wheel? Keep that monkey going, because
backup battery. 9 volt.
It's so terrible. Everybody's sounding on me. We really have to get it together. Art, I'm putting you in charge of this. Wendy, honey, your website has a picture of you and Faith Evans, but the headline says Faith Hill. What country bumpkin do you have working for you? Now, you tell that white man in Boston who's the webmaster for the website, he needs to get with it, or
it says Faith Hill.
Faith Hill, or we've got to move on.
You can bring it up there.
I don't see something especially special about the website to begin with. No disrespect, but I'm just saying. And I don't really want anything much. All I need, but it took so many months for the website. Then we finally get it up, and you're mistaking our queen Faith Evans with Faith Hill? They got the webmasters in Boston. A little white guy, a nice guy. But, maybe we need somebody with more of a black niece mentality or something. Doesn't necessarily have to be a black person, but at least know the damn difference between the faiths. That sounds like a mistake that I make when I don't take my pills. But I come back the next break and I say, did I say Faith Hill? I meant Faith Evans.
It says Faith Hill. Faith Hill.
Damn. Does Faith even look white? Like maybe too much light in the photo? So therefore, you could have mistaken her for? No, it looks like Faith Evans. That's a damn shame.
It is.
All right, Art, can you please take care of that? The website officially opens on Monday, and it starts off with a contest from K Jewelers.
Should I take care of it professionally or greasy?
No, take care of it professionally. They'll get this message right here. That's enough grease.
Okay.
I mean grease.
Yeah.
Jeff says he works at Sony BMG. He says, I love Jill Scott. If you just turned on your radio, you missed Jill Scott. She's got a new poetry book, and she's doing a signing right now at Human Bookstore in Harlem. And her book is Poetry Poet. I'll kill you, Art.
Sorry.
I can't stand poetry, but I love Jill Scott, and somehow she even makes... Somehow she even makes me interested in poetry. I love her. The moment, the minutes, the hours. Sincerely, everybody, I love this this Jill Scott woman. I'll probably never read this book past the three poets, things that she read here. But I'm going to keep it on my night table because I think I'll probably glance and judge. I won't retain, though. I'm not that deep. I try a glass of Pinot Grigio and a poetry book and an incense. I swear, I tried it. It's just not, I just can't do it. It's like, whoa. Yeah. Every day is a hustle. Shout out to MOP.
Yes.
All right. That's what I'm concentrating on. Shout out to Brownsville. But Jill Scott, it's the moments, the minutes, the hours, the poetry of Jill Scott. She's up at Human Bookstore in Harlem on Frederick Douglass, 2319 Frederick Douglass Boulevard, and at the corner East 124th Street. But I couldn't change my position just to be phony. That would be really phony if she came in here and I was like, oh, I love poetry. Everybody's already heard. I have no patience, Michelle in Weehawken says, where's Marnie? What's the child's name? Marty. Marty called out sick today. She called Art earlier in the show. She said she had a full-blown compression situation going on in her head, her sinuses. And I asked Art, why didn't he not? We have a pull-out couch in the office. We never... shared that before because there's certain people that used to work here who would have taken full-blown advantage of that. But now that, so why don't you, next time, can you just have her come in on her sick bed? I mean, we let her lay out. We'll order her tea.
You want her to come
just the idea, is Marty. Dear Wendy, what about erotic poetry? Does that interest you? That's from T. Lynn in Denver, Colorado. No. There was an old man from Nantucket.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.